This is notes for 6.5. This is page 2. And you see that we have a spider web here, and they want us to find the measures of this trapezoid. But as you start out, you can see that you have a triangle. So let's blow up the triangle. We'll put the triangle here. Oh, sorry. And in order to find that, what we're going to do is take we're going to take how many angles there are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 180, and we're going to divide it by 6. So that's 30. So each one of these points is going to be 30 degrees. And because this is an isosceles triangle, you're going to take 180 and subtract 30 and get 150. So because you have two angles here that are going to be equal to each other, you got to divide that by 2. So this angle is going to be 75, and this angle is going to be 75. So if this is 75 up here, that's kind of hard to see, I know. If this is, I'll try to make it a little bigger, 75 on each one of these corners, then that means because there's a straight line there, that this has to be 105 on this end. And then that means this would be 75. And then this down here would be 105. So we'll blow this up. So we have an isosceles trapezoid. So this is 105 down here. So then this would be 75 because they're the same side. So this is 105, this is 75, this is A, this is C, this would be 105 down here, so that's D, and then this would be 75 up in this corner, which is B. All right, next. A kite has diagonals that are perpendicular and one symmetry diagonal. So that means what's on one side is on the other side. So on this problem, angle 1 is going to be 72 because it's the same. So 72. Angle 2, according to this up here, has diagonals that are perpendicular. So angle 2 is going to be 90 degrees. And then to find angle 3, if you take a look, this is a right angle and this is a right angle. So this is 90 degrees. So this is 90, this is 72. I got to find this because there's 180 degrees in a triangle. So the easy way to find it would be to take 90 and subtract the 72. And when you do that, you end up with 18. So angle 3 is 18. Next problem. This angle is 1 and this angle is 48. And I have a kite, which is a four-sided figure, which is 360 degrees. So I'm going to take these two, add them together, 101 plus 48, which will give me 149. So I'm going to take 360 subtract 149 from it and get 211. And then because both of these angles have to have the same amount, I'm going to divide that by 2 and get 105.5 for both of those angles. Problem number 2, angle 1, because it's pointing here in the middle, is 90 degrees. And because that's 90, this is 90. So I can take 90, subtract 65, and that's going to give me 25. So angle 2 is 25. And then for number 3, I have the same problem that I did like in problem number 1, the first one over here. So I take 80 and 44, add them together, get 124, take 360 minus the 124, 5, so 236, and then divide that by 2 because both of these angles had to be the same. So 118, it looks like, for angle 1 and angle 2. 3, the quadrilateral below is a kite. Find x and y. All right, so x, because both of these are equal to each other, then I'm going to have x plus 6 is equal to 3x minus x from both sides. So 6 is equal to 2x, so 3 is equal to x. And for my y's, 7y minus 10 is equal to 3y plus 2. To get rid of my smaller letter first, I usually do. And so I have 4y minus 10 is equal to 2. Do the opposite, says subtract 10, so I add 10 to both sides. So 4y is equal to 12, so y is equal to 3. Next problem down here. This corner is 10x minus 6, and this corner is 2x. And this corner here, because it's diagonal, so that's 90 degrees. So 2x plus 10x minus 6 plus 90 is equal to 180. Or you can say 2x plus x minus 6 is equal to 90. You could do either one of those. All right, so this will give me 12x plus 84 is equal to 180. Subtract 84 from both sides. 12x is going to equal 96, so x equals 8. And on this one, this is a degree. So what's on this side is on this side. And I know this is 90. So 8x plus 5x minus 1 plus 90 is equal to 180 to find this triangle. So 13x plus 89 is going to equal 180. Subtract 89 from both sides. 13x is going to equal 91. So x equals 7.